leader, a serial front runner in Moto3 already so far this season. And for the Rueda then now also upperly mobile. He's got through into 6th place on Forasato, who's now in this real big battle. There's going to be, what, a second or so covering the top 10, covering the top dozen. We'll track Quilez over the line. He's going to be your race leader. PB lap from Quilez. Fastest rider on Circuit once again with a 1:37.255 is Rueda. 1.6 seconds covers your top 10.
Does play it awfully cool, doesn't he, Jose Antonio Rueda? Doesn't get flustered, which would have been very easy to in those early stages when he was dropping places. As Almansa's having a look now at Munoz. Munoz has gone up into the podium positions now in 3rd place. Of course, Munoz still in that battle for 2nd in the World Championship. He's, of course, not going to win the World Championship and they're way too far back, but potentially Keras, Quilez and Munoz in a battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th before the end of the season.
Red hot conditions, ambient temperatures well in excess of 30 degrees. It's a red hot pace, this as well, by Rueda and the Moto3 pack. 7/10 Rueda's lap there, inside Danny Holgado's previous best race lap. So this is a red hot pace. I mean, how much longer can they sustain this? We know that it's low grip here in Mandalika, pretty tight punishing as well, and physically fatigue will surely be a factor towards the tail end of this Grand Prix. But Rueda, lightning quick at the moment.
Rueda would have wished he'd set that lap time in qualifying as Quilez goes the car park route through turn 13. Quilez had done that lap time yesterday. He started on the 2nd row of the grid. That's how quickly he's going at the moment. Despite that excursion, Quilez was able to maintain the lead.
Quilez then will lead the field into this final sector. Pini once again has just passed Yamanaka for 11th place. We need a Pini-Yamanaka cam at the moment in this Moto3 battle, because those two, well, they've exchanged a season worth of passes between the pair of them further back in this group. Oh, Quilez, this has been a real messy lap 8. Wasn't it, as far as Quilez is concerned? He was struggling to keep it between the white lines for much of it. Somehow, though, he still leads.
I'll give him this, though. He knows the places where he's allowed to exceed track limits, and the places he isn't. Rueda through on Carpe. Understandably, Alvaro Carpe not putting too much hard work into Rueda. Not making life too difficult for him. So Rueda now is up into 5th place. Keras still nailed back in 8th. And hasn't made the same progress as his title rival.
Yes. Who's just exchanged overtakes once again. Yes, it's been Yamanaka. What a battle that is between those two for 11th and 12th places. Eddie O'Shea has just passed Scott Ogden, fellow Brit, on that previous lap. So O'Shea up into 16th place, a long way back in the point scoring places, though. Back end of the point scoring positions is Ruche Moodley, the South African. He's just about 0.4 of a second behind Foggia.
Almansa through on Munoz then, so Almansa back behind his Leopard teammate. As Quilez has a good look behind him, and he's going to lose the lead. There are plenty of riders now queuing up behind Quilez. He's back to 2nd.
Top of your picture there, because Pini's got through once again on Yamanaka as Munoz shows his front wheel again. To Rueda going through 13. You can see Pini. He just wanted his left hand in the air going, what are we playing at? Let's just stop passing each other, because we've got the pace to go with this lead group. Pini's frustration was getting the better of him there, coming out of 10.
And Rueda now into 3rd place with all that mayhem. As you can see now on your screens, he would clinch the World Championship if you put the flag out now. 3rd place is enough. If Quilez is 2nd and Keras is 8th.
He is up for this. Of course he was up for this. A twitch there for Quilez as he was on the gas. Yeah, that's cost him a bit of time away. thought about just moving through, easing through. So clearly, if he just bides his time, plays the patient game here, Rueda, without any question, has got the pace, he's got the potential to win this Grand Prix and wrap up the Moto3 World Championship in some style. Out of the final corner we go. The 31 biker Fernandez from pole position is still leading. Fernandez is responding here. A 1:37.839. He's back in the 37s. That's his fastest lap of this Grand Prix so far. The problem for Fernandez is behind him, Rueda was quicker. So he's being pushed here very, very hard to keep this lead, Fernandez. Rueda, a 1:37.6 on that last lap.
So that was how Quiles lost second place, went in hot into turn one and allowed Rueda through. We've got some very good news for Guido Pini. Ryusei Yamanaka has been given a long lap penalty due to a turn 9 shortcut. So that